Hello everyone, Juicebags here, and welcome back to a little Prison Architect. Now, I just finished up the introduction in Alpha 10, and then, bam! Alpha 11 just released. So, got some exciting new features to start with. Now, before I get started here, I did want to, let me stop the timer here. I do want to show everybody I am using the More Grants mod, which I've seen quite a few people that have been talking about having money issues, and I don't want to have any money issues. I want to be able to build whatever I want. So I got this grants mod in the mix. Now, part of the grants mod, you get a free $1,000 there just for installing the mod, and that's how you can test whether or not it is installed. So I'm going to pick that up, and then the basic detention center grant. And that's going to give me 50 grand to start off with, which is a pretty nice chunk of change. Now, I am starting off with the large prison map. This is the largest you can get. Now, one of the new additions in Alpha 10 is you can buy adjacent land and add to this. So, although this is an absolutely massive property right here, we may want to add to it down the road. So now, to get things started off, let's read the CEO's letter here. Now, it was suggested to me by several people, and I've gotten quite a few PMs saying, hey, check out some of the Steam Workshop prisons before you go building yours. And since it's, it's just an alpha, it's not even to beta yet, I'm just going to kind of do it on my own. I don't want to take away any of the fun out of the game, and I'm definitely liking the concept of the game so far. So although I will get in and check out some of the workshop prisons later on that are up and running, I am going to try to get one running by myself. Now, we see in the CEO's letter, we got a little introduction here. It's telling you some of the basics you need to get started. We need a warden. Individual jail cells are expensive, especially when funds are tight, so start off with a holding cell, which we're going to do. Then get your kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up, so that'll be important to get done also. Then many items require a water connection. Water is provided by a water pump station, and pipes are built in the utility view. Use small pipes to connect individual items together, then use large pipes to connect back to the station. So that is the little letter for the warden. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. So there's 8 prisoners that are going to be arriving in 23 hours. Delivery required, then we get our other 500 bones. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we want, kind of our starting area to look like here. Now, basically, just to get things started off, I'm going to go with, let's see, let's still go with a concrete wall. Or do we want fencing? Let's see, let's start off with a little fencing here. And we're just gonna, I'm gonna just fence in a small area. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's see, let's get some concrete wall going here. Alright, so we got some fencing, some basic concrete walls. Let's go ahead and build that concrete wall out just a little bit farther. Objects, where's the jail door? There it would be. See, we're going to put a jail door right there. Now, we need to start off by putting in some offices, that way we can get a warden. We need a holding cell. And then, of course, we're going to need our canteen and kitchen. So we're going to have a nice little bit to do right out of the gates. In fact, since I chose the large map, maybe I should just fence in a really small spot for right now, just to get my basics started up. Let's do that. Let's see. How big do we want our office and such to be first? I guess we should put some foundations down, maybe. Let's see, we're going to put the warden's office right up here, because our warden wants to see all those sneaky little guys that are coming in. Now, do I want to put a whole office building here? I am not 100% certain. Now, if we made it big, so what is the requirements for an office? Let me take a look at that here. First off, see, it's got to be at least 4 by 4. That's a pretty small area. 4 by 4 is. And how many squares do we have available now? Let's see. See, there's 14 squares there, so we could leave the center 2 open. Is there 14? 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like 14. So we'll leave the center 2 open, and that's going to give us, what, another 6 squares to work with for offices. So we'll put a main door here, and then we'll have enough room for probably 6 offices. We'll have a hallway in the middle. So that'll be a nice start for us. Let's go ahead and start the clock again, and this will give our workers something to do right out of the gates here. Now, what do I want to do about my fencing situation? I know I'm not going to have... a lot of time to get things in order here right when they first start up, and I don't want anybody getting any crazy ideas and running off on me here. So let's see, let's get some fencing in here. Let's do that for now. That'll be a good start. Give us a nice little enclosure. I can always get rid of that fence later once it's time to start building on some more goodies. But this is going to be the administrative building here. Started off with it pretty big, but the reason I'm just going for it is because I've got that grants mod. So I figured, what the heck, you know? So for staff, for starters, let's get a couple more workers down. I'm going to put 3 workers down there just to help those other guys out. And then let's see, we're going to need a holding cell. Let's see, what's the requirements for the holding cell? It's got to be a minimum of 5 by 5. Now I'm going to build a much larger holding cell than that. See, that is actually plenty of room there. Let me take it all the way to the fence here. Let's make it just a little bit wider, because I was thinking about just going ahead and putting in a utility room in the back here. And of course we're waiting for our deliveries to come in. Let me go ahead and speed the time up a little. See if we can't get this these workers pumping. Now, as you see, we got 23.5 hours left to go. Now I'm also going to need to go ahead and throw in... So let's get that bad boy laid out. See, that's looking more than sufficient. Now, as soon as... Let's see, I want a staff door in the middle there, don't I? It's not going to be completely, not going to be completely symmetrical there. See, where is the staff door? There we go. Let's get a staff door in right there. And we want to get a jail door in, say, here, huh? Right there's a good place for a jail door. Now, after these buildings, the foundations get set up, then we will be ready to put some interior walls in place. Hopefully that's going to be enough room in the back there to throw in my the water pump and the generator. Now let's see, we're also going to need... I think we can go with a regular door here, can't we? Is there regular doors? Yeah, there's a regular door. A simple door. See, we'll put a simple door right... this building's not going to be symmetrical either. But that is alright. It doesn't really hurt my feelings all that much. See, then I'm going to have to put a wall across here and separate off the canteen from the kitchen with a staff door in it. Let's go ahead and get these guys all cranked up here and get these building foundations laid down. We've got our little fencer out there hard at work. He's doing a hell of a job with the old fencing. So I think this is going to be a pretty solid start, having a kitchen, a canteen. See, I'm going to need 2 guards, 2 chefs. I need to put a warden in, of course. Yeah, these workers are getting to it. Oh, we got 4 fencers out there now. They're going to knock that fence out quick like. See, we're down. We got 21.5 hours now to go. So the time is ticking, that's for certain. This is going to be a nice little start to our prison, though. We've got a simple area. It's enclosed. Although I went for it with the office building. We've got a large office building in place. Alright, so our kitchen is good to go already. We can go ahead and get some walls in the mix there. So let's see. Let's put... we'll put a concrete wall right across. And we're going to have to throw a staff door right in the middle of that. Get a staff door right there. So let's see, this room is going to be the kitchen. Maybe I need to wait until those walls are done before I put any rooms in place. I think I may. Let's see, however, we are going to need to separate this area out. And I need to let the holding cell be a decent size. We want to be able to fit a few prisoners in there. See, and we want another staff door that's going to go back into this back room here. And that is going to be where our power goes. In fact, let's go ahead and switch over to utilities mode and get those guys laid down. So we need a power station. Now the power station is going to need room for some capacitors around it, so I'm going to put it out a little bit. And then we also need a water pump station. Gotta have some water pumping, that's for sure. Let's see, so we'll pop those guys down right there as well. And see, alright, so that room is finished out. So let's go ahead and turn that into a holding cell. And that's going to give us some requirements. Let's see, we need a toilet and a bench. You gotta have somewhere to sit and somewhere to take a dump. Let's see, let's go ahead and get a toilet in. We'll put a toilet in right here. And then where is the bench? Visitor table. There's got to be a bench here handy. There it is. Ooh, $30 for a bench that size. That's awesome. So let's put the bench directly across. That way our dirty little prisoners here can go ahead and watch people taking a crap. They'll love that. So our holding cell requirements are basically met. Now I need to partition the inside of that office building. I think we'll go with brick here. These guys deserve a little brick. Let's see now. I'm not sure how big I want to make these offices. I'm thinking something along those lines. That's looking pretty solid. Oops. And let's see, we want to give the warden a little more space than these other guys get. I mean, how much room do they really deserve, though? That is definitely to be questioned. Does the warden deserve that whole office area? Probably not. You know what? We'll go ahead and give the warden a smaller office, just like everyone else. There we go. So we got those walls in place here. Let's see. Can we turn that into a kitchen now? 16 hours left. So let's make that the kitchen. And then we will make this area the canteen. And there we go. It's definitely starting to fill out a little bit. And then we need offices. Let's see. Let's go with an office there. We'll just start off with 2 offices for the moment. And then an office there. So that's looking like a pretty solid start. We've got prisoners that are going to be coming in about 15 minutes. Or 15 hours, pardon me. And these workers have just a ton of stuff to get done. So let's go ahead and leave this episode off right here. We'll get our prisoners in our next episode and hopefully get the just the basics of this thing working. So thanks for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.